I received a copy of the IWI Masada Slim about 2 years ago, just before it was officially released. IWI sent it to me for review, but honestly, I wasn't all that interested, and it just sat at my FFL. Why? Well, the market's already saturated with great options in this space. To me, the Glock 43X, the Sig P365 XL, they've already taken the lead among slim, full-grip pistols, so why review yet another micro-compact with over 10 rounds of capacity when those needs are already being met by big companies that are established? On top of that, IWI tends to be a bit of an underdog in the gun industry. Sure, they've got solid classics like the Tavor, the Galil Ace, and the Jericho, wonderful guns, but they also produce guns that cost about the same as everything else on the market without offering anything particularly groundbreaking. The full-size Masada, good gun, but same thing, the Carmel rifle with its jaw-dropping $1,800 MSRP, good lord, I'm sorry, good Yahweh, that's a lot of money. Thus, I've become pretty numb to new IWI offerings. Has it been issued to IDF troops? Perhaps the military force of a barely functional South American, allegedly democratic country? Tell me more. Is it some Call of Duty horseshit cooked up for the US commercial market? Bupkis. So you can understand why I just let this pistol sit for years. Never even took it out of the box, but I swear to Moses, ironically, it took a very interesting aftermarket part to renew my interest in this pistol and learn that maybe I was incorrect. Honestly, I underestimated this pistol. Now, before we dive into my full opinion, let's go over the specs. The 13-round IWI Masada Slim is a 9mm striker-fired pistol that weighs 20.32 ounces without the magazine, 22.4 ounces with it. That's at least from the website. I haven't verified those independently. It's slightly heavier than its competitors, slightly. 10 or 15 round Glock 43X, the lightest of the group at 18.7 ounces, which is amazing by the way, followed by the 12 round Sig P365 XL, 20.7 ounces, 17 round Sig P365 X Macro, 22 ounces. So yeah, it's a little bit heavier than all these other options, but I doubt it would be noticeable compared to the Sigs, although the 43X is indeed a quarter pound lighter. The Masada Slim's added weight contributes, however, to a sturdier feel in the hand, which could help manage recoil for some shooters. And again, you can get a good full grip on it. Little size comparo with the IWI Masada Slim, and of course, everyone's going to ask about the P365, especially the XL. Now, with the Slim, 13+1 capacity, pretty impressive for a gun this thin and this small. Bet it's going to be a little bit taller than the Sig. Yeah, and it is. A little bit taller. You get that extra round, you get a nice full grip on it. Maybe for some of you people who the XL, like that's not enough grip for you, you bigger guys, then the Slim might be better for you. Now in terms of thickness, they look about the same. I think the Masada is going to come in a little bit thicker, but let's be sure. Measuring from the frame, oh yeah, that's thin. 1.01. That's going to be roughly the same as the 365. Yeah, the 0.9, 0.89. Forget how slim this gun is, but you're talking about two similarly sized guns. Your IWI is going to be ever so slightly bigger and thicker, but you get that extra round of capacity. So something to be said for that. But all in all, ergonomically, feels great, just about the right size. This is a great option, at least on paper. But let's see how it shoots. This gun feels good, man. I'm not going to lie. It comes with a 3.4-inch barrel, ships with two 13-round magazines. The RMS Shield optics cut on the slide allows for mounting popular optics like the Holosun EPS carry, the Sig Romeo Zero. The Masada Slim also uses Sig P320 iron sights, so it's compatible with a whole world of aftermarket options, which is good because the sights are okay out of the box. Not bad, but not really great, and they don't, to me, appear to be night sights. The price point, another big win here. The Masada Slim, $450 street price, significantly cheaper than Sig P365 XL and the Glock 43X, both of which are at least $100 more expensive than that. One of the more unique features of the Masada Slim is the magazine compatibility. It works with mini CZ75, Tanfolio, small frame magazines, which can be a huge perk if you're looking to carry a larger mag for reloads, or if you already have a bunch of these mags. Brilliant idea. I should note that while it seems that most CZ75 mags will work with the Slim, it seems to vary from mag to mag to mag, so check out the range before you carry with non-IWI mags. Of course, another huge feature is the fact that it uses a chassis system. That's great and everything, but IWI doesn't put out the volume that manufacturers like Sig do, so it raises the question, what's the point of a chassis system if there's only one frame for the gun? The good news is that Mischief Machine has stepped in and collaborated with IWI on a 1911 Commander-style grip module that is spectacular. It uses 1911 style grip panels, has an excellent grip angle, has a beveled magazine well without too much flaring, and it's still ideal for concealment. It doesn't seem to add very much weight to the gun either. Mischief Machine frame feels great, gotta say. Little bit chubbier. 1 what's that say, Ryan? I can't see it. 122. 122. So a little bit chubbier versus, where's the polymer? Polymer, 0.99. So this is actually almost a 1/4 inch thicker, but you've got the grip panels, might be better for some people. You still have the same flat slide, and then of course, the upper part of the frame is also very flat, and it looks so good. Let's see how it shoots. I should have stopped at like the 8th round. This is 7 yards. I mean, almost all of them in here, and then I threw a couple of flyers. The feel from the frame, how much more solid it is, the grip makes such a huge difference. This thing shoots way better. I mean, look at this just across the board. Sam, mine, shoots really well. Wow.
Yeah, I was just noticing, like, the mag is just super flush in there.
Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing.
Oh, well, you can't really dig it out. Carrying is perfect, yeah.
And if you're one of those guys who insists on having a metal frame, definitely an excellent solution. I would go so far to say that the Mischief Machine and the Masada Slim combo with an optic, one of the most capable thin compact concealed carry pistols on the market today. We spent all day with this gun on the range at the Neutral Ground Gun Company with a number of shooters, and everyone shot this gun very well. It was 100% reliable. Look at this. 10 rounds. 9 of them touching. One little flyer. Oops. The trigger is one of the best duty type triggers I've felt on like a plastic striker fired pistol. I'm not telling you it's better than your 2011 or even the FN Reflex, which is phenomenal. Ah! Come here, look at this. That's 10 rounds, 9 rounds all right here, and then another effing last round flyer. This gun shoots remarkably well set up like this. Cheap Holosun 407K and the Mischief Machine frame. Dude, this thing runs. I'm just saying it's better than the average micro compact trigger that's out there right now. And it's not just me saying this. I have not seen a single negative review of this gun yet, either on YouTube or any of the publications out there that I trust over the past 2 years. Now, the downside. Mischief Machine frame. Gonna set you back 350 bones, about the same as the gun. That said, it is kind of on par with something like the Icarus Precision aluminum frames for the P365 series. All in, you're gonna be at about 750 bucks for this Masada with the aluminum frame, although it would be cool if IWI would do a combo, maybe from the factory, that would save you money. Its closest competitor, probably the Sig P365 XL Legion, which does come with bonuses like night sights and a compensator, but it's also $1,200. I mean, aluminum's just significantly more expensive than plastic. Now, would I purchase this gun? Sure. But let's talk about the pros and cons versus some other popular options out there. You guys know that if this was a Glock, I'd be freaking out right now. I love the 43X. The 43X, 1/4 pound lighter than this gun, but it's not a chassis-based gun, and you're only getting 10 rounds from the factory. You can get 15-round shield magazines, but they're not OEM. Some people don't trust third-party magazines. The Sig P365 XL, also a competitor here. The XL seems to be a little bit shorter in the grip, so maybe a lot of shooters can't get a full grip on it like they would with this, the Masada. And the Masada gives you one more round, 13 instead of 12, over the 365 XL. The Masada, also cheaper. They both use chassis-based systems. The 365 XL comes with night sights right out of the box, which is a plus. Next question is, who do you trust more, Sig or IWI? That's not meant to be rhetorical. As mentioned, IWI doesn't do near the volume Sig does, I would guess, and Sig gets contract after contract after contract with the US military, although IWI is no stranger to military contracts either. IWI might be smaller in the US, meaning possibly less testing, definitely less aftermarket support, holsters, whatever, and you probably aren't going to see the Slim come in 1 million different flavors with 1 million different frame sizes like the P365, which is a huge downside. But on the other hand, the initial P365 had some issues. A lot of people had a hard time trusting Sig after the P320 drop safe issue. So what I'm trying to say is, by the very fact that I'm comparing this pistol to what I would say are two of the top dogs in this arena, full grip, 1-inch thick micro compact, it means that this is a competitor. If you already have a 43X or a Sig P365, I'm not telling you to throw them in the bin, run out and buy this, but at the same time, if you're in the market, this is a pistol that truly surprised me, and I think it'll surprise you too. I was extremely impressed. I like this gun a lot, and if what I have said makes sense to you, resonates with you, I would definitely check it out. By the way, I didn't receive a nickel from IWI for doing this video. We rely on you guys for support, so think about supporting us on subscribestar.com, at subscribestar.com/TFBTV, or Player or Patreon. You can find us there. Just look up TFBTV. We need you to remain independent. It's very expensive to run this channel, and we couldn't do it without our supporters. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.